I didn't think I'd be making this video, but apparently here we are. You know, we were talking earlier on live stream as to whether the DLC, the pre-order DLC that's been announced for the Final Fantasy VII Remake would be a one-off type thing, or whether the DLC model is something that Square are going to be embracing for the remake, in lieu of the fact that the game is going to be released as multiple full-sized episodes. A few people, probably not many, I'll be honest, but a few people perhaps thought that maybe the episodic nature of Final Fantasy VII Remake was in place of a DLC model, but no. Square are clearly embracing DLC, and I expect there's going to be a lot of it before Part 2 is ever in our hands. So, DLC from Chocolate. Yep, you've heard it all now. The next set of DLC that Square have announced for Final Fantasy VII Remake is in partnership with this brand of candy bars. I'm not sure who they are, I've never heard of them, I think it's a US thing. Butterfinger, Baby Ruth and Crunch. If you like eating those brands and you like Final Fantasy VII, then you're in luck, because you're about to get a whole bunch of extra items to use in-game. Now, some of these items are cosmetic, or one of these items at least is cosmetic. The PlayStation 4 dynamic theme involving Tifa, good choice there, that's going to sell a lot of candy. That is going to require 2 bars to be purchased if you want access to that, and I believe everybody will get that if they purchase 2 bars of candy. But then on top of that, there's also limited DLC. Now, here's the interesting thing. This next set of DLC is not cosmetic. Okay, this is power stuff. This is going to give you an advantage in-game. And it's going to involve these accessories. Now, the thing is, this DLC, unlike the dynamic theme, is actually limited. So the Midgard bangle, for example, there's going to be 100,000 pieces of this DLC. And that's going to be available to those who, while the DLC is still in stock, purchase 2 bars. And you have to purchase these bars, it says here on the Silicon Era website, which I'm going to leave in the video description, a link to it. You have to purchase them at the same time. So you can't just purchase 1 bar, then the next day for your lunch purchase another one, and expect to be able to get these 100,000, or one of these 100,000 Midgard bangles. Shinra bangle, 50,000 will be available. You need to purchase 4 bars. For Neo's armlet, 50,000 again. This time you need to purchase 6 bars. The Superstar belt, there's going to be 25,000 of those available. And to get one, you'll need to purchase 8 bars. And then finally, the Mako crystal, of which there will only be 25,000 available. And for that, you will need to buy 10 candy bars. Now, you don't just unwrap these things and get a code out of the wrapper. You have to actually send off for it. Now, you don't need to do this physically. You can do it by email, or you can do it by text. I think you have to have a copy of the receipt that shows that you purchased all of these candy bars together. They have to all be on the same receipt, and then you'll get a code, if there's any left remaining, for the DLC that you qualify for, sent back to you. Now, I don't think this is going to be all that popular. Don't call me a prophet. I just am guessing based on the fact that DLC isn't popular anyway. Let's be honest, around the internet, it's not a popular business model amongst consumers. I don't think this is going to go down too well. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you love these chocolate bars. Maybe this is a brand you purchase all the time, and you love Final Fantasy VII, in which case this is a match made in heaven. You're effectively getting all of these DLC items for not changing any habits. But if you don't particularly make a habit of eating Butterfinger, Baby Ruth or Crunch bars, are you going to start making a habit of that? Is the thought of getting some limited DLC going to be enough to entice you to do so? Be honest, guys. I reckon there's quite a few of you that will do this. Fortunately, I don't have to make that choice. I'm not in the US. So whether this will become available, by the way, as a promotion in other countries, I have no idea. Nothing's been announced. And I don't know if we're going to hear anything anytime soon, or we probably would have done at the same time here. But there we go. So that's the DLC that's going to be made available with these candy bars. Knock yourselves out, guys, if you want to do this. Just let us know in the comments section what your overall thoughts are about it. I'm always interested in hearing what you guys think. But thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. Don't forget, any further Final Fantasy VII Remake news, I'm going to be covering, sharing it with you. I am hyped for the game. Things like this, they do wind me up a little bit. But overall, I am very excited to get stuck in. And I hope you guys are as well. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.